ability as a good attendance award, and what club they would like to see added, and in what ways to increase school spirit. Unfortunately, our survey results were not very good. Our student body isn't a very good participant in surveys, but we ended up doing this school culture survey. So now that we know that we still have to work really hard to get everybody to respect each other and just make it more of a family-like environment.
And we wanted to use Survey Monkey, but somebody decided to go and print them out before, so we had to tally them all by hand.
Yeah.
It was awful.
It was bad.
Are you still speaking to that somebody?
Not really, not really. For our school spirit, we created a Twitter page, and there's our Twitter name if you want to follow us. On that Twitter page, we tweet about upcoming ball games. We wish people good luck. If someone does good in something, like they place, we tweet them, give them a mention. We also took charge of the pet section themes this year. From one game, we chose to do a coloring theme. That was against Wood County.
Against who?
Wood County.
Wolf County. Oh.
Yeah.
Can I interject this here, not to interrupt you or get you off your train of thought, but every time someone got up, I thought about saying this, and then by the time they sit down, so I wouldn't interrupt them, then I forget. But Action Ed 15 is the Twitter handle for this whole conference. So if you see something that you want to tweet, it's Action Ed 15. Sorry. Continue, Griffith.
We have a strict attendance policy. The policy says that if you have 6 unexcused events, such as a tardy or absence, you cannot participate in the extracurricular activities. That includes walking across the stage, sports, prom, and you're not allowed to have more than 10 doctor's notes, and you can only have 3 parent notes per year. At the high school, we have placed students with perfect attendance for the week in a drawing. If your name is chosen, you get a free T-shirt, and that's one picture. Somebody receive a T-shirt.
Are the T-shirts purchased from the school, or did students send a budget money for that? Or?
The DPP actually bought
Okay.
those.
Good idea.
This data is from December, but with our Win Learning, there's our data for that. 209 students at the high school have used applied math. Locating information, 132 students are using that.
Awesome.
Win Learning, there was 90 for reading for information. In college readiness, there was 39 students active in that. Soft skills, 103 students have used that, and that number has gone up a lot because we have a career readiness kind of teacher, and he always uses soft skills, and he's increased that number a lot. So. One thing at our school that everyone usually complains about is our sign. Our sign out front is like right in front of the road, and before we took over the sign changes, many people complained about it because there was like information on there a month ago that was still on there and it wasn't getting changed. So we decided that something needed to be done about it. So every week we decided to change the sign, and after we changed the sign, we then tweeted a picture of it to show what's going on. And that one was from last week when we found out who our 2015 governor's college was.
It's actually kind of
Names there
dangerous.
already.
It's actually kind of dangerous because one of the stairs was dry rotted and I didn't notice. And while we were changing it, I kind of fell off of the little thing. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I took one step and it shattered and I fell.
Well, congratulations, Allie Spencer.
According to the KIPP survey given to our 10th and 12th graders, 34% of our sophomores felt unsafe in the restrooms, and 24% of our seniors felt unsafe in the restrooms. As a result, to cut down on smoking and misbehaving, the restrooms of our school administration has locked the bathrooms during instructional hours, so you have to go to the office and sign a paper and use the bathroom in the office. And this is like a huge deal because all the students are very unhappy with it, but
It's helped a lot. Like when you go to the bathroom, you don't smell like smoke anymore.
yeah, tobacco use is a major problem in school, and it was going on in the bathrooms, so.
And the bathrooms aren't covered in tobacco juice.
Yeah, that's
It's
what
a lot
all
better.
our survey answers were about, was about the restrooms. But, also according to the survey, 10% of the seniors felt that they used their first use of cigarettes when they were 10 or younger. So.
For 14% of our sophomores and seniors have had alcoholic beverages to drink more than a few sips in the past 12 months on 1 to 2 occasions. 9% of our seniors have had 10 to 19 occasions. 70% of our seniors have never smoked pot, and 92% of our seniors have never had prescription drugs. As a result of our KIP survey, our stop club and the student senate members are going to host a drug and alcohol prevention week, the week of prom, which our prom is May 9th. So that week before, we're gonna pass out candy around with the statistics of drunk driving on it. And also, the Tuesday or Thursday before prom, we're going to have a guest speaker with the help of our stop club. I'm not for sure of her name, but she was Miss Miss Campbellsville contestant from Miss Kentucky, and she was the girl who survived the drunk driving accident. So she's gonna come in and talk to our whole student body. Project Prom this year will be held at the high school. So the Senate members have been asked to provide a hallway, and part of our Project Prom is an obstacle course. So the Project Prom coordinator wants us to create a hallway for the obstacle course, and we're gonna use our money for that.
We're actually gonna have an overnight stay for Project Prom, so we'll have laser tag and all kinds of events for, and games for kids who have Project Prom. So.
Awesome.
We also helped with the Nutrition Advisory Council. We met once a month to discuss issues in the cafeteria. We worked with the food director, Tabitha Napier, and this included our remodeling plan for the cafeteria, which will take place this summer. We helped give ideas for that and help work on the design, so they're going to completely remodel our cafeteria.
Fantastic. What kind of neat, interesting ideas did you get?
They're talking about like trying to make it into like almost like a restaurant kind of thing with it, like neon lights and like an a la carte to start selling other foods besides just the type that like that you get regular line. Yeah. So.
Our student council, our principal recommended that instead of having an election, why not use our class officers who were elected by our student body? So our student council is our class officers. There's 4 of them in each class. Each class has a vice president and a president to get things done in each class. And we meet every month to discuss things that are going on throughout the school. The council is working on each class creating something that will bring the school closer together, that we hope to complete this school year, but it's still a work in process. The junior class is supposed to be working on a school-wide video, which we hope to be done this year. Okay. As many of you know, Ted Hudson, he's here selling his book. He used part of his ARI grant to create and publish his first book. At first, the book was supposed to be a digital copy. However, with the aid of KFEC and our teachers and administration at the high school, Ted was able to have a printed copy of his book. The book has sold over 100 copies, and it just came out like a week or 2 ago. There's already a waiting list that's been created for that book. The book is entitled Noah's Ark. Ted has a website also that some of our students created for him.
Yeah.
The website is tedhudson.net.
Yeah, our FBLA actually helped to make the website for him, and he's an awesome artist. He does really well. He does it all freehand too, which I think is amazing.
It is. Yesterday on our virtual art gallery session, Christopher Epling highlighted Ted Hudson in his book Noah's Ark, so that's awesome.
On his website, Ted has unpublished works. One is featured on the following slide. I was told that Ted never erases his work, even if he makes a mistake, he keeps going. He also does not have to look at any pictures of what he's drawn. Like in Noah's Ark, there's a picture of all the animals getting on the ark. And that's my favorite page because there's so many animals and he didn't even have to look them up, and it's just really awesome. This is one of his unpublished works that were on his webpage. He said that they might be seen in upcoming books. And he's working on his next book, and his next book is Snow White. So.
If you haven't taken the opportunity to visit Ted Hudson's display table around the concourse of the expo, I would encourage you to do that. He has his own ISBN number, and I think it's like on Barnes & Noble book sales, and he is a student at the high school, so I encourage you to stop by talk to him.
Also, something that we didn't mention in our, was community service. Each of our clubs was really involved in the community, so we felt like that wasn't really a big problem. Like, in HOSA, we have monthly blood drives, we have food drives during Thanksgiving, and recently we just did Easter baskets. Every HOSA member pitched in $5, and we fixed the baskets and took them to the residents, and it was really sweet getting to see the reactions because they don't get a lot of visitors, so.
And we also created the college and career readiness wall with pictures for every student that's college and career, put them up on the wall. And we also had a closing the deal thing, which was like, it's at college fair in the Coliseum, which is where we play basketball, which is our gym. And all the seniors got to go and talk to like Moorhead, there was all kinds of schools there, and talk to them. We had a bunch of kids apply, and they talked about financial aid.
Also, another change that we made was usually our prom is held in the P gym, but this year me and Corey decided why not change it up. So now our Coliseum is going to be where our prom is.
Good
So
for you.
we're really excited to see how that goes and the whole way with the banners.
Oh yeah, we also hung up different college banners to help show students like some different opportunities of some schools that maybe they didn't know about. And most of them were at the closing the deal fair.
Yeah, those look really nice in the hallway, so that brings students' attention to that every time they go in the hallway. It's really good.
Any questions?
I have one thing I'd like to add that you guys talked about Ted Hudson. It's really interesting because I noticed that he was also recognized along with your school in general, that he was on the local WYNT news here, or not here in Hazard, but in Hazard. So I feel like that shouldn't have gone unmentioned, that it has even gone so far as to be put on television like that and broadcasted in such a way that other counties like Wolf or Hazard or anybody could see that. So I feel like that was really important and really outstanding.
Again, I just strongly encourage all of you to take the opportunity to go by his booth and take a look at his work and encourage him to publish more.